Hello everybody, and I hope you're well. So today I wanted to do a very quick video to explain the double knee bend. So in this video I'm going to explain what the double knee bend is, how you do it, and why you want to do it. So to explain what the double knee bend is, I'm going to be using this mop stick, okay? So the double knee bend actually occurs in the second pull during your Olympic lifts. So if we take the first pull, you're going to be in this back position here where your bum slightly above the knees, chest over the bar, and so arms are slightly backwards, and your back's nice and straight. From here, the first pull, you pull these knees back whilst keeping your torso angle the same. Now, when you get from here, this is when the double knee bend occurs. So at this point, your hips open and your chest comes up, and those knees travel forward slightly, okay? So that's the double knee bend, that's in slow motion. In normal tempo, it will look like this. Okay, one more time. So it's almost like a little scoop under the bar once the bar reaches above the knee height. So why do you do this? Number one, how the hamstring contracts. So in this position here, whilst the hamstring is contracting to extend the hip, the knees are being forced to flex by the hamstring. So as the hamstring contracts and the hips open and the chest comes up, the knees have to remain slightly flexed, okay? This will lead you to have to push those knees forward to keep the athlete balanced and to make sure you don't fall backwards, okay? So if I do the normal extension in the second pull without the double knee bend, it will look like this. So I'm extending the hips, extending the hips, extending the hips, extending the hips, and I can already feel I'm falling backwards, okay? So pushing those knees forward shunts the center of mass slightly forward, therefore the athlete stays balanced. So instead of coming backwards like this, the extension happens and the centre of mass is still over your base of support in the middle. Following up on that is the position, okay? So in that power position, your torso wants to be as vertical as possible, so when you extend, the bar comes upwards and not outwards, okay? So again, if I do the second pull without the double knee bend and you try and extend, it will look like this without trying to fall over. Do it like this, like that, and then you've got to shunt forward and the bar will come away, okay? Again, you go off balance pretty quickly. So there, and you have to pull those arms if you don't do it to get to the position here where your torso is still over, okay? Whereas if you double knee bend, these come forward and you automatically reach this position here with your arms still nice and relaxed. The torso is more upright, so when you snap your knees and hips in that final power position, the bar will be vertically extended, not horizontally extended. The third reason is that you get a little bit more quad activation in that final moments in the power, okay? So, posterior chain is working hard to extend, and as the knees come forward, you get a little bit of activation in the knee extensors, which means you have a little bit more force production in that final power, okay? So it's not all in your posterior chain, you get your quads working as well. To show you again, as you come forward, the knees start to activate, or the muscles around the knee start to activate, and then you extend and punch. The knees moving forward also produce a little bit of a stretch shorten reflex, especially in the connective tissues around the knee. So as the knees come forward, they want to spring backwards again. Show you that. So as you come forward, as you extend, knees come forward, a little bit of stretching in the connective tissue, which means when they spring back, we'll have a little bit more force production. Getting the double knee bend right isn't an easy thing, and it takes time to master. So if you're doing your Olympic lifts now and you're not incorporating into your lift, you need to take a step back and really focus on the technique before pushing the weight up again. So there you have it. The double knee bend is essential for muscular activation and positioning to make sure that your lift looks the best that it can do. If you've got any questions on how to develop a double knee bend or anything else to do with developing your Olympic lifts, just give me a shout.